What is going on, people? Back with another Wednesday. It is the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I have the fellas with me, Austin down there holding it down. That's Gunpla X Tesseract. And we also have the brother CD, Chloe's dad on Instagram. Us three come together, trying to be every Wednesday again, trying to be y'all guys every Wednesday again, but life comes in a way. But make sure you tune in because on Wednesdays, we are here to talk Gundam, Gunpla, anime, books, TV shows, you name it, we'll talk about it. A lot of stuff happened these past few weeks that we kind of skipped past, and we're back now. We want to talk about it. So hopefully everybody chill, grab what you got to grab to drink, eat on your drive home. For the people that listen on Spotify, what's going on with y'all? Hopefully y'all not getting destroyed by this heat, because this heat is destroying the East Coast. So make sure y'all hydrate out there, drink your water, rest, stay inside as much as possible. Gives y'all every opportunity to run inside, whatever place y'all got to get your kits from, grab a kit, go back home, grab a bottle of water, sit down, listen to us, and stay cool. Stay cool like us. That's it. Stay cool like us. But fellas, we are back. Before we get started, let's go ahead and jump straight into the greetings. It's been a while. It's been a hectic few weeks. Graduations.
Men's Mental Health Month too. So
men's Mental Health Month. So taking a breather on that. Keto bite on my arm. But just been a crazy few weeks, man. I know, like for me, just birthdays, kids' graduations. It's a whole lot going on. So work, almost got into two, not one, but two altercations since the last time y'all seen me. One of them being at Panda Express. And another one, and another one trying to save somebody's life today. Austin doesn't know about this one, so I want to inform. Let's start off with the Panda Express. So I enjoy Panda Express. I can eat Panda Express every single day if I could, right? So I go on a Panda Express. I'm second in line. There's a couple in front of me. They're first in line, obviously, because they're in front of me. They're first. Older black couple, maybe in their 60s. The female, she was spending a long time, longer than a normal person would, when picking the sides. Either you want chow mein, rice, or vegetables, right? Chow mein, rice, or vegetables.
that's it.
That's
or
it.
Half and half, or half and half. That's it.
Or half and half, right? So I'm standing there, just standing there. Time going by. She hasn't picked her food yet. I promise you, about 10 minutes been gone by. Nothing. She finally picks her food. I realized, man, I've been standing here for quite some time. Like, is everything okay? Like, are they waiting? I'm thinking they wait for maybe fresh batch of chow mein. No, she was just trying to figure out which side, and then also trying to figure out which container to put the side in. So they wind up picking their food. Then I go pick my food. I'm behind them at the register. The husband and the wife going back and forth, not in an argument, but just going back and forth on trying to figure out who's going to pay. That takes another 5 minutes. So the wife then looks at me, and she steps back and looks at me and says, she mouths, I can see how she mouths. She says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the holdup. I said, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. The husband then turns around and says, why are you talking to my wife? And I'm reaching to go tap to pay, right? Because I have my card. I'm trying to tap to pay because they rung up my order. And I'm like, huh? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was high, right? I ain't gonna kick the whales to you. And I'm reaching. I'm like, huh? He was like, oh man, why are you talking to my wife? I said, what is going on here? And I have the card in my hand. I still have the card in my hand trying to tap. I'm like, what is going on? And I look back at the lady behind me, And she's like, oh my goodness. I'm like, no, man, you need to talk to me. You don't get to talk to my wife. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm getting punked.
My brother, where the cameras?
Right. And then she's like, no. I just told him I'm sorry because we was holding him up. You don't need to tell him anything. I'm like, yo, this is wild. Let me just go. He was like, no, man, you should know better than that. I said, okay, you got it, sir. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Sir. I turned over a new leaf. So that's incident number 1. Incident number 2 happened today. Austin. So I go for my walk at work. On my lunch breaks, I tend to go for a walk. Mm-hmm. I go for a walk. It's obviously hot outside, right? It's about 100 degrees outside. Heat index about 108. I still go for my walk because I say, you know what? It's a mental thing. I'll get through it. I'll eventually get through it. I go for my walk. And it's like a little splash pad. And with a splash pad, for people that don't know, it's the water that comes out of the ground for the kids to play. It's like a sprinkler system at a park or something, right? Splash pad. And I'm walking, and I see this guy face down, older gentleman, probably in his 40s, face down, no shirt, no shoes, and shorts, probably basketball shorts. He's face down in a splash pad, right? And I'm like, the law enforcement officer in me, I go, huh? I stop for a second. I check to make sure there's no blood pooling up like on his stomach, right? That's the first sign of like death, right? All the blood drains because of gravity, right? And I'm like, no, he's breathing. It's a shallow breath. There's a couple behind me from the Navy, right? They're walking behind me, and they see him too. We're like, I don't know. That's kind of odd. He's just face down. His back is like completely red because of the sun. I'm like, golly, whatever. Maybe he's with the kids right there because there's like 5-6 kids to the side, and in a splash pad. Maybe he's like taking a break, resting. So I then
face down though in the splash pad.
Face down, right? So I turned the corner, right? I still see him, and I'm like, that's still concerning. Something's not sitting right with me. And then the Navy couple behind me was like, yeah, he hasn't moved yet, yo. And I was like, okay, let's go intervene, right? Let's go intervene because there's kids over there and there's moms. There's no like male figure over there. So I go over there. Actually, there's one male figure. I go over there and I ask the guy, and I say, hey, is this guy with you? No, he's been out here the whole time. And I went over to a mom and I said, ma'am, is he with you? And she was like, no, I don't know who that is. And so I shake him, unresponsive, check his pulse. It's a faint pulse, right? I'm like, oh yeah, he's good for gone, right? Like he's about to be out. I roll him over. I shake him. Hey man, you all right? No response. I gave him a good sternum rub, right? Rubbed his chest really good. He wakes up. Out of this fog. Hey man, come on out of the sun. You got people worried about you. Let's get in the shade for a little bit. I could tell he's drunk and high. I know for a fact he's drunk. He's probably on something too. He's like, oh, get the fuck off me. I'm like, dude, we just want to make sure you're good. We got kids out here, Nah. So I'm like, all right, man, you're awake, you're on your feet, you're good to go. So me and the Navy guy starts walking away. And the Navy guy was like, he was telling me, oh, he just got stationed here today. Like today is his very first day in Virginia. He was like, man, I'm from San Antonio. Like today is my very first day. Like,
damn.
I'm like, man, welcome to Virginia, man.
You should have messed with them. Like, yeah, this happens every Tuesday.
All the time, man.
Yeah, there's at least 3 or 4 of them. I'm surprised you didn't run into any already. There should be 3 on the highway when you came here.
So as I'm talking to the guy from the military, I then see the homeless guy sprinting towards me away from. He's like, man, what are you? He's pissed off. No, you want to mess with me? You want to intervene? I'm like, look, man. He walked. I mean, we're probably like 50 yards away from the splash pad at this point. So all the kids go back to the splash pad because he's left, right? So he comes back. He pushes my arm, and I'm like, look, go play with something safe. Go play with something safe, man. This isn't what you really want to do.
He said, "This is not PG, sir."
Yeah, this isn't what you really want to do today.
You don't want to tangle with this cobra.
Yeah.
No. Go play with something safe. Go play in the street or something, right? Like he was like, oh, yeah, pissed off. So the wife of the Navy guy calls the cops. Like, yeah, this guy is like acting belligerent, causing a scene. He then goes back to the splash pad and starts throwing water on the moms and the kids out there. Like, you got
what?
Right. So we're like, yo. I looked at the guy from the Navy. I'm like, yo, we got to intervene now. Now you got my attention.
Yeah.
Because there's no other. The one guy asked if he knew who he was. He wound up going over there and talking to him while the parents were leaving, and he just throwing water on him. Like, come on, fight me then. Like, throwing water on him. And I'm like, nah, we got to intervene. Yeah, antagonizing. And he comes over to me. He's like, oh, you think you're the ringleader, huh? And I have my meta glasses on, and I'm just like, nah, man, just keep talking. Record.
let me get some content out of
this. Yeah, just keep talking. Keep talking.
Hey, just 1 second. Pose. All right, world star. all right, go ahead.
All right. And then the police wound up showing, arrest the guy, and I'm like, all that. So that's on top of like birthdays, on top of kids' graduations, on top of a lot. So that's been my 2 weeks.
Enjoy.
That's it.
Enjoy.
Thank you. CD, Austin?
Damn, Austin, go ahead and follow up after that. You got any fight stories for us?
Nah, mine's not nearly as eventful. I've been too busy to fight anybody. I've been at work and work has picked up because it's summertime, so it's the busiest time for us. And I've just been. This has been like I said, this has been the busiest year of my life. This is now the busiest like 2-3 weeks of my life. So the busiest 2-3 weeks with the busiest year. I don't know when was the last time? Was I on the last time, you guys? Or
yeah.
The last time we was all on.
Oh, we were all on. It was 2 weeks since then, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so to fill people in, one of the weeks I wasn't even gonna be on. I think I told everybody before I had to go bury my grandfather at Arlington. Did that, got a new car, came back, went to the DMV to get a information filled out. Figured out I didn't have all the information. Had to go back 3 days. Got back, got all that stuff. Came back to my old stomping ground. Went back in the DMV to get registration. The lady gave me a new form that you have to fill out. Apparently, I filled out the entire form. Went up to the lady at the desk, and they called my number. And by the way, when you get that number, your ticket called, and it's like not an order, it just jumps straight to your ticket. Isn't it like the best feeling in the world?
Oh yeah,
You look at it, you're like 96, and you look at the thing, your teleprompter is 43, and you're like, oh Jesus, and then all of a sudden they just say 91. You're like
T96.
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 Yeah!
Window number 3.
Let's go! You have to wait. That's right, 78-year-old grandma who looks like she's been here since 1962. Big guy is going up first. Get right there to the desk.
But I think it's for I think it's split though. Like the numbers.
It is.
Like if you're the only person getting registration.
Oh yeah, no. It's not that big of an achievement. It was pretty lackadaisical. Yeah. no, trust me. I was very happy with myself, and then I found out no, it's all right. But trust me, it gets better. I put down this form. I'm like, here, can I get my new stuff and everything? And she said, sweetie, there's some mistakes here. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I can just fix them right here. It's like, oh no, you can't fix them here. You have to go back and sit down and wait again. I was like, you know what? That's fine. It was pretty quick the first time. What's the mistakes? She said, yeah, section 3 through
the whole page
18 are wrong. I said section 3 through 18, and she's like, yeah, there's mistakes in each of them. And I said, ma'am, there's 19 sections. You
got your first name, last name, date of birth, right? Is that 1, 2?
Yeah, that's all number 1 and 2.
I got all the first
section 1.
Right.
First name, last name, middle initial.
The make and model of the car.
Social.
Everything else was wrong.
That's it.
The year, the mileage.
You gotta register a whole nother car. Like, so
I said, can I just have a new piece of paper?
Let me get a new one.
And she gave me the new form. She was like, "There you go, sweetie. Go and try again." And I said, "Okay, thank you, ma'am." And I went back
try
and
again.
And I had to take the walk of shame right back to my seat when I was
Right.
just happy.
After you went like this, everybody
Loser. I had to go back to sit down in my seat. That was a fun 2 hours at the DMV. But no, man, it's just been that, bro. I've actually, it's funny enough, even though I've been super busy, I think it's funny. I've actually been building a little bit more recently, just because I think I've been so stressed that I find little pockets of the day to cool down. I go straight to building because I don't know if I told people this. My War Thunder, my favorite game of all time, thing I've been playing for 12 years. My account got hacked. Some dude in Russia has been trying to log on. Actually, no, did successfully log on. Spent all my money, all my in-game currency. I had been saving that in-game currency for over 10 years, so I had over $32 million in credit. And spent it all. When I logged in, I had 16,000 left.
Absolutely sick.
So I had two choices. I could contact Gaijin and have them lock the account and have them resend me the account and stuff like that and reset my money. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take this up as an opportunity. I've been meaning to try and walk away from this game. I'm going to do it. And I just deleted my account and I said goodbye. And I
really enjoyed watching Austin play that damn War Thunder. Like when I was at his crib, I would sit back and just watch Austin play that shit. Like that shit is like no bullshit. That shit is like on some like Call of Duty. Like you ain't, that shit is crazy. Like the map is huge as a bitch. Like it goes into like some technical shit. Like it start making the damn smoke clouds in the air. Like he was like, yo, the temperature's too hot or too cold, and that's why the smoke cloud. You gotta bring the plane back down, or you gonna get spotted. I'm like, yo, god damn. It ain't just flying and shooting out that bitch.
And you would hear me like, go ahead.
Yeah, you also like, yeah, I gotta drop this tank off. I want to unload this many gallons of gas. I only got this much left in it, so if not, I gotta turn back around and get more gas. I'm like, yo, it is one and done, right? Like once, depending on the map, on the mode, is one and done. Once you get killed, that shit was fun to watch, and of course now I can't watch it. So, thanks.
Thanks, Guy and Rocha. Fuck.
He just sleep right now. Oh, he sleep like a baby too, fucker.
But no, that's just me. That's all my week. CD, how about you, man?
Damn, Austin.
Yeah,
got you. Same. More of what you guys were saying. Just been working. The job hunt continues. Had a couple interviews. Had one job tell me I was too qualified for the position, and I was intimidating in my interview. And I was like,
what?
Yeah.
What?
Felt like I would potentially take their position. This is what I was told. Yeah. Which
the boss?
Yeah.
Dude, what type of aura are you going in there with? Did you have like a 6-piece suit made from John Wick?
Oh God! So mind you, when I do, if the interview is not in person, I have like notes, stuff, sell yourself. I have kind of like just to talk about, and like I'm asking them questions. If you're in an interview and you're not asking questions, you're not really engaged.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, true.
I'm asking them questions. They're looking at my resume. Damn, and this is, I'm about to fuck myself here because they were like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I said, in your spot. So, by the resume, I wasn't lying. So,
and that's when the 5'3" man sitting at the opposite side of the desk of CD realized
and he said, "You want to bet?" Right? He said, "Oh, you want to bet?"
Yeah. So I didn't get that job, but they sent me two other like senior level leadership positions. They're like, hey, like we think you're too qualified for this position, but we would love to see if have you apply for some other roles with this company. So I applied to those. Had an interview today. It went really well. They're supposed to let me know by Friday, so I'm kind of just waiting to see. If I don't take it, like I said, my current job offered me a demotion and a pay cut and a complete change of my schedule to work 4 10s and
4 10s?
4 10s, which would include a Saturday and Sunday shift from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m.
God,
Saturday,
no.
Sunday.
In office.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Damn.
So yeah, I'm going to continue the journey of applying. I hate the interview process. I hate doing this shit, but
everybody does.
it has to be done.
Hey man, you only need one.
That's it.
That's it. My father broke that down. He said, Austin, I've gone through thousands of interviews and I failed all of them except for one.
Look at your dad.
Yeah, look at my dad. Right. My dad is
I
very
saw a
successful.
piece that said that every no is one closer to that yes.
Yes. Yep. Every
So
no is just
let's just say like you got you got 50 no's in front of you. So you just try to do 50 interviews as fast as you can. Like, all right, cool, no. All right, cool, thank you. Next, no. All right, cool, thank you. Yep, no. And then it's going to be that one because it's eventually going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's eventually, you're not going to hit it. You're never going to hit straight no's. You're not going to crap out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to eventually roll all sevens. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's probably not best to be in the interview being like, where do you see yourself? In your position.
Yeah.
not messing
with. That's something we learned.
Hey, CD, you next time you say sitting next to you, best friends.
We can share. Honestly, in your position, blatantly, they're like, but after I destroyed the whole interview. That was just me joking, but maybe I shouldn't have said that. But who gives a fuck? I think I could take their job. So. We'll see.
Honestly, with that aura you had, man, you're going to. you're gonna make it full circle where you just like end up buying the company.
They're in awe. So my sister works at this company, and she knows the person I interviewed with. And when she told her that, she's like, "Yeah, your brother was like pretty intimidating. I feel like he was gonna take my job. So let's. I want to get him in the door, but let's put him in another department so I keep my job." And I was like, "Damn."
I wish I had your confidence. I'm not gonna lie. In every interview I've never been that confident. I've always been like shaky, worried about the person.
Oh, before interview, I'm like shitty. Like I got the boo guts. Like it's like a game and shit. I'm in the bathroom, gotta get this shit out of me, and I get out the stall and I'm like fucking a new man.
I take like 2 or 3 ashwagandhas. I'm on chill mode. I'm on chill mode every time. About maybe 2-3 hours before. I pop ashwagandhas. I'll sit right in there. Shoot.
Yep.
I went in that bitch one time, sounded like Jalen Hurts. I said, I'm trying to keep the main thing. That's all.
Motivation. I'm telling you.
That's it.
You start the interview with "Yo."
Yeah, exactly. Talk to me.
But yeah, other than that, man, this shit. Like Coop said, graduation season. I've been making a whole bunch of lays. If you guys have seen on Instagram, ordered a whole bunch of ribbons. So I'm the lay man. But other than that, yeah, man, just day by day. It's summer. Officially just passed. First day of summer was on Saturday or Sunday. So.
Summer solstice, yeah. It was Thursday.
Yeah. Other than that, though, chilling. That was a long intro.
Hopefully,
but it's been a minute. So that's expected.
Yeah, it's true. We've had a lot.
Now, hopefully, everybody out there have been. We appreciate everybody who hit us up. We are good. You're talking about 3 dudes that have
families,
lives, stuff like that, and they're all going to eventually intertwine. And then it's going to be on that one week. So, sheesh. Austin already showing you what he's already been working on, what's cooking for the people on YouTube. So if y'all watching, but next up we have building and breaking down that backlog. Not only got one thing in, and shout out to the homie CD. This was a surprise. It came in the mail. I don't even think he didn't even tell me about this at all. So it's technically my officially first one. If you've been watching the pod, I've been saying I'm going to get one, but I never have. So we're looking at the Thunder Ice Grace, that third-party kit from the Knights of the Round Table. It is the very first one from that line. It is and probably the last one that looks anything like a Gundam anymore.
Fact. They've all took a hard left.
Right. Which, to be honest with you, is a good thing. If they was going to make 12 of these, they were going to 0. They were going to sit. But it's I think it's a full inner frame, right?
Full inner frame, yeah.
Almost like a full inner frame. Supposed to mimic the real grade. These things are cheap, y'all. $19 to $27. Y'all know, I know I've been saying it, but I will get the one with the axe. Not the axe, the sickle. And I am for sure, the moment it touches down on whatever site, I'm getting a Tristan. Y'all know, like, it's good if I know the name. I call the other one the one with the sickle.
So he's not getting that one with the sickle.
Yeah. I'm getting the Tristan for sure. So, no, the one with the sickle, I'm going to pair it with the Tristan. That shit's going to look crazy. I promise you, that's going to look crazy. It's going to look crazy. But that's all I picked up. Trying to save a little bit of coins. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. I doubt it though because it is July 4th. But Hobbytown, Virginia Beach, on July 4th weekend is having the Gundam Base World Tour or the Gundam Base Tour bus stopping in town. So
it's that if
y'all going out, it is that July 4th weekend.
It's July 4th. It's right Friday, Saturday. Yep, and then Sunday
and
for
Sunday.
Those who have anything left over.
Mm-hmm. So if I get a chance to get out there, I'll definitely check it out. If y'all going out there, especially in the Virginia area, Richmond, 757 area, hit Austin and I up, or hit Austin up. I mean, I don't know if Austin, you rolling?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Get a chance to meet 66% of the Undergated podcast that day. So make sure y'all tune in and see if make sure y'all follow us and follow the Undergated page to see if we're rolling or not.
Because they're not coming back up here.
They're not coming back up here. Oh damn.
In Washington. But that's all I got. Shout out to the homie CD for that one. CD?
Yeah. I did get a couple of things in. I'll start with the biggest one. Actually, I'll do that one for last. Shout out to the homie Chris over at Vulcan Hobby, our sponsor. Love them. They take care of us. I know I said I wasn't gonna get any of these, but then I ended up getting two because I've just kind of been enjoying these kits from this specific line, and I got not one, but two Please Zaku's. One sounds a little light, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah, man. At first I seen these shits and I was like, nah, bro, these are terrible. I could not stand the look of them. The more I seen them, the more I watched the show. I definitely ended up liking the design. I've been loving to see all the customs online too, and I was like, fuck it, I folded. Why not?
It is the best. Nah, it is the best grunt looking suit from the series. Like it looks better than the Dom. Right? It looks better than the GM or the Gelgu.
I like the Gelgu. Gelgu's the best to me.
You think the Gelgu's the best?
Yeah. Of the customs when I paint it. Maybe not in the show, but of the customs, I think it's the best one in the custom.
Okay.
Zaku in the show, yeah, looks the best. Best model kit, Gelgu. So I got that. I'm actually going to be working on some commissions. Shout out Kai Kuzma. He's another black anime Gundam manga guy. He just moved up here from Texas. He's on YouTube. He's on Twitch. So shout out to him. He works with my god sister. So she got us connected because she knows, I like Gundams and I'm also blacks. And there's not very many of us up here. So he dropped some shit off to me. So I'm going to be doing a Banshee, sorry. HD Banshee for him. And then I'm also going to be doing a master grade Burning Gundam? God Gundam?
Burning
What do they
Gundam?
call
Yeah.
this shit?
Yeah. Burning God, yeah.
God Gundam Burning. Both names are correct.
Both names are correct. OG. I haven't built one of these kits in like 20
He got
years.
rubber on the feet so it can pose, which is dope.
Yeah. This shit is going to be fun. So I'm going to rescribe it, paint it, do some shading on it, and then get it back to him. So shout out to him. Follows the pod now. So hopefully, we can get some giveaways and, get some more followers, more supporters. Then the last thing I got, I told my missus, if we happen to be out and we've seen it, I get it for you. We hadn't seen it. She told me, let's go to Walmart. And that day, I was like, damn, I really don't want to go to Walmart. We go to Walmart. And the first thing we see in the electronics cage was this. That's right, folks. We found a Switch fucking 2 in the wild. So we picked it up. It's screen's fucking huge. It's really nice. But already have an issue with it. The docking station doesn't sit well in the docking station, so I actually have to send it into Nintendo, which I googled, Reddited. It's been common. A lot of people have been having issues with the docking station. There's like having to send replacements, which is wild. Like this shit's only been out 3 weeks. And they're already having issues. So something told me to wait, but she's seen it. She had to have it. It's like a kid on Christmas. She gets what she wants. Happy wife, happy life. So Switch.
That's right.
And the old
Nice.
Joy-Cons from the Switch work on this. so you don't have to go buy new Joy-Cons.
Mm.
So we've been playing Mario
But you
Party
just
and Mario
can't-
Kart.
But you can't put them on the side of it.
No.
Okay, it's just the Joy-Cons when you use it wirelessly.
Yeah, so if you're playing Mario Party, Mario Kart, any multiplayer game where you can just set it on the dock and play from the big TV. But yeah, no, it's cool, really good graphics. I'm waiting for like some new games to come out though. I mean, they have only new game to come out is World Tour.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's it. So
Mario Kart.
You get Cyberpunk for it.
Mm-hmm.
You might rock with Cyberpunk for it.
I'm
getting something.
Right?
I'm leaving with something.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah,
on that damn Switch.
I want to get Cyberpunk because I heard after the update and everything is pretty decent.
It's really good.
Oh, the one game I do need to go pick up is Death Stranding. Though I think that comes.
It comes out today.
Yep.
It came out
today. Yep, early release today. If you want to pay $10 extra for an $80 game, you can play it now. If you just
that's one thing too, bro. The Switch game, what the fuck are they $80 for this little ass?
For cartridge. Hey man, the $80 is now the new price point, bro. That's where everybody's trying to get up. Once they're trying to beat Grand Theft Auto to the punchline.
It's a sick fucking thing, man. Luckily we got the bundle, so that was $4.99. Comes with the Switch and comes with the game. Normally, I think Switch by itself is $4.50 plus tax, and the game's $80. So say $40.
Yep.
But that is all I got, I believe.
And it's backwards compatible to all your older Switch games, so that way you guys don't have to, if you're anything you're still playing through, and it gets a boost of performance through it too.
Hell yeah, it looks like Ashley was up playing fucking Hello Kitty, like Sims looking shit at like 2:00 in the morning. I woke up and I was like, "What are you doing?" she hasn't put it down, so hey, I'm not complaining.
Well,
she's
worth it.
getting her money. Yeah, she's getting my monies out of it.
Yep.
There it is. What you get, Austin? Any pickups for you lately?
Yeah, so I picked up something when I was in Northern Virginia. I was this close to buying a refurbished PlayStation 2, but I ended up putting it back. And I ended up putting it back because I was in one of my favorite stores, and I was thinking it'll be fine. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. And then oh, that's right, I gotta get it. Wait 1 second.
Gotta be a goodie.
Damn. And Whaley Austin jumped off for it. Pause.
Right. Well, look at his desk setup.
Crazy. I told you it's like a paradise over there, dog.
Since I'll be not working from home anymore.
All right, I'm back.
I need my shit to have a nice.
All right.
I'm not gonna invest in that now.
So, we were in the old video game store. I for those who know where it is, I was actually asked by a friend of mine to keep it a secret because it's one of his secret places, and he's like, I don't want people knowing about this place until I get the thing I need to get. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll keep it a secret. But if you're on Instagram, you follow me, you probably know what it is. I ran into something very interesting, something I haven't seen before, and I decided, okay, I need this because I've never seen this in person, and it's kind of unique. So all of you guys know that I'm a guess.
Ace Combat?
Yeah. Obviously, it's Ace Combat.
I already know.
But,
yeah.
But this is Air Combat. So this was in America. It's Air Combat was the first one. In Japan, it was Ace Combat was the first one. The naming titles were weird. But this is a very unique purchase for Ace Combat. This is the long box Ace Combat. If you noticed, this box is pretty long. It's actually almost twice the size of a regular PlayStation 1 disc box.
Case,
The reason for that is because inside of it, you get the game, obviously, but you also get a little sheet that you send into Namco, you mail into them, filling out a little questionnaire about how did you find the game, what's things you like about it, what things you didn't like about it. It was the old school way of doing a review. And you would send it into them, and they would give you little trinkets and stuff like that back. And this is completely unused. The little review thing is untouched. And this is like a rarity. So I decided to pick it up. It was $30.
It's a real collector's item for sure.
Yeah. So right now it's going to sit on my little shelf of Ace Combat collections. So it's going to sit there right next to my Japanese imports. I have almost all the Japanese imports now. So all I need now is to get the European imports, which there was one there, but it was at a very it was a price that I was not willing to pay. So I will wait until they close and then rob the store. All right.
Yeah.
So then after that, I did pick up another kit. First of all, P Bandai did drop by, but we'll save that one for a little bit later. Let me start off with a smaller kit. So this kit has been, I don't know why, this kit has been intriguing me. I think it's just the design. Maybe it's because I got the Box and Mon last time. But this the Galbaldi Beta high grade. I don't know why. It's just been calling to me. It's a neat little design. For those who don't know,
Is that
it's,
a new one? Is that new?
It's newer.
I've never
but
seen that before.
this was released back in 2018, so it is a newer kit. But it is a Zeta kit. For those who are unaware, it's essentially the Gan from the OG Gundam series, but it was heavily upgraded and modernized, and the Titans used it, and they called it the Galbaldi Beta. It's just a unique little, I don't know what it is. Something about it has been calling to me. I think I like the retro 1980s kind of look or design to it, but I decided to pick it up. It was pretty cheap at my store. So I decided, why not bite the bullet and get something that'll be interesting. Second, when I was up in Arlington, I did stop by a little thingamajigs, and I picked up a kit, a girl kit I've been meaning to get. It is the AUV Suisoen, Regina version of it. This is the one that has the crown. So I now have almost all the AUV Suisoas, except for the flame one. So this one was a nice pickup. I don't know if I plan on building it anytime soon. I really want the hair and the crown out of it. But this was a very nice find. Got it for a good price too. Everywhere else they're actually shooting up. I got it before the tariff tax was applied to it. And then Bandai dropped by. P Bandai dropped by, and I was able to get the expansion kit B packs for the Master Grade Narrative Gundam in. And as you guys can hear, it's kind of light in there. That's because I decided not to wait.
As we can see.
Yeah, and as
if you're on YouTube,
if you're on YouTube, you can kind of see. I kind of snapped it already up and took out the box and built it. And I'll get into the review of that one a little bit later. And then second, let me just go ahead and share with y'all this one. Oh my gosh, no, I just opened cut cap. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Share screen. And another thing I ordered came in today, and that would be
Austin froze.
trying to pull up that picture. Aha.
Here you go. Yeah. I got some paint that came in from Splash Paints. I got Mecha Blue, Ava Yellow, Ava Red, Titans Blue in a big bottle, Char Pink, Char Red in a big bottle, Pure White, Mecha White, Jet Black, Titan Gray, and then 2 bottles of the exact color for the Strike Rouge. So that probably tells you guys a little bit of hints of stuff that I have planned that I'm building right now. So some things coming on the docket. And then I think that was it. Yeah. I think that was it because everything else was 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's me. That's everything I picked up.
All right.
Don't you like how they send them in the big bottles too?
Yeah, I do like how if you ask for 2 colors, I mean two quantities of the same color, they put them in the larger bottles for you. So they don't just send 2 bottles; they send you a larger bottle. I kind of wish I asked for 2 quantities of everything, so I could just have everything in that larger bottle and save that bottle once the paint is done, because it has a little bead in there for mixing. So if you run some airbrush cleaner through it, run it through it, dip it out, you can actually fill it with some residual paint or paint from anything else you want to pre-thin, and just run it in there and keep the bottle. It's a great option. But hey, I really like Splash Paints, so I'm happy with if they sell those bottles by themselves, hit me up.
I wish Austin was like, "Hey man, I got an extra bottle. I ordered an extra bottle of Char Pink or Char Red. You need it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll come by and get it." And then when I go over his house, he was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. CD did tell us that it does come in bigger boxes."
and you were right there watching me unbox it too.
Right?
Yeah, you're like, "Oh yeah, here we go." Oh.
Here we go. Oh, damn. We had a conversation about that. We probably had it up here too. How Char's colors, Char's red, it's only for really the Zaku, right? The Zaku, Gelgoog, and Zagat. Is that the only ones you could use the Char's colorway for? Yeah, you can't use it for the Sazabi, right? Obviously, like Hakashiki isn't. You ain't going to use it for the Hakashiki, but like it's only not UC, but just the movie, the Gundam original.
Yep.
Yeah.
Char's
not an origin.
Not an Origins. It's not.
If you want to say, is 1 Year War. 1 Year War is the only time you ever really used those colors. Even the Dom, that was the Rick Dom that was on standby for him, that he was going to use at Baoku if he didn't use the Zeong, was in Char's pink and dark pink colors. Yeah, it was just 1 Year War. That's it. After that, he ditched the pink
and went straight to the red.
Went straight to the red. Yeah.
The fuck this pretty boy shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was always supposed to be red though. And it just the animation, the color palette back then, just like for I know it's not the same, but just like the Hulk, right? I think they said the Hulk came out green because there was a printer malfunction. Stan Lee wanted to change his color, so when they ran the Hulk through and it came out green. And he was like, I'll just stick with the green. He was originally gray, but it was a printer malfunction. So it wound up being green.
Imagine the Hulk.
So I want
the gray Hulk, like Bizarro.
Yeah.
But like I wonder back then when Gundam came out, like something about that red just didn't pop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why like how you can't really use true black in animation because it doesn't stand, like it blends in too much. Like the Banshee, we all know it is. We always think the Banshee is black, but it's navy
midnight blue.
Right, and they call it the Black Lion, the Black Unicorn, right? So even with Venom on Spider-Man, the animated series, he's like blue, black, and red because you can't really do that true black.
Yeah, if you use true black, all outlines get funneled into it, so it looks like just a void.
Right. So I wonder if that's what happened with. Not what happened, but back then, limited technology, and then when they did Origins, they just, because Origins, the Zaku is not pink at all; it's full blown red.
Yeah. They needed some way to break the red up.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, they probably just needed the way to break the red up.
Yeah,
through some fucking pink.
I would imagine so, because in the original series, they call him the Red Comet, and even people who look at his suit say, "Hey, it's a red mobile suit coming toward me, not a pink mobile suit."
Right.
So
yeah, and even that paint, right? It's called Char's red, right? It's not called Char's pink, right?
On the splash paints, it's Char's pink, Char pink, and then Char red for the darker red. Yeah, for the burgundy.
Okay, is it Mr. Hobby?
But I think Mr. if you go to Mr. Hobby, it's Char red. Yeah, Mr. Hobby is Char red.
Both Char's red.
Yeah.
So, just a thought. But let us know in the comments what y'all picked up. And it's been a while. I can tell you that. It's been a while.
I was trying to cut down on getting kits. I walked away with 4 boxes.
No, I've been giving away shit and steadily replenishing it.
Every time I find more space, well, I guess that can fit a new master grade.
Right. Next up is what's cooking again with me, just me personally. That's it. I haven't really been building nothing. I haven't been watching no anime. Just been working on myself. I have this perfect Gundam sitting right here, staring at my face every day, itching to get built, and I just got to get myself in the mood. I'm not going to force it. That should tell you kind of where my mind is at for GBWC, to be honest with you. So, and people, if that's right around the corner, they moved it up. Right. People, if y'all don't know, it's in August.
Crazy.
This is crazy. Usually it's around November.
And they're holding it at the same time everywhere at the same time, so there's no double dipping anymore, right?
Yep, that's it.
I've heard.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So, just working on myself. I'm cooking myself. And this heat is cooking my ass too.
We're in the heat dome, man.
Right. But that's it. What you been working on, CD?
Yeah, I said I was gonna be painting a kid a week. Yeah, that didn't happen. I don't know if I showed this. I did paint one. This was this GM. I didn't really care for the color scheme. Reminded me of like some fucking fake Gucci front at the gas station, so this one won't be fresh. Yeah, that's one thing. Not every color scheme works on every kit. Not everything needs a color flip. I'm still gonna flip it.
Were you going for real type GM?
Yeah, I was, and then I don't know what happened. It took a left. With this GM, maybe if there was more like color separation, or maybe if I would have scribed and put some more color separation. This one, there wasn't any more on the leg. So, and playing with different colors, the tan I liked wasn't the tan I used. Had one tan outside where I painted one tan in the house. And then used another tan, and then I just didn't feel like stripping paint. So, this will probably be battle damaged or broken into pieces for something else. It was a fun kit. I do have another, thankfully, that I'll probably just paint the same colorway as that it comes in. You guys heard me shaking that Police Zaku earlier. I did finish building that. These G-Quacks kits are getting more and more closer to real grades. I feel like this was only maybe 4.5 runners, but I feel like a whole bunch of pieces.
Let me see the light. Is it clear? That's a clear piece on the lights?
Yeah. Clear red piece.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so they've been showing their ass on these. The posability is wild. Has like separate feet for the feet. Like this is probably one of the funnest kits I've built in a long time, and it took a while just because there was a lot of pieces to put together. But in the box, it didn't feel like there were many pieces. So this is gonna be fun to paint. I am gonna paint this. I'm probably gonna paint it a black tri-star color since I have two, and then I'll probably paint one just a regular, police color. So. This was a pretty fun build. If anyone's looking to get another Zaku, try this shit out. If you can get past the round fuel tanks on the thighs, this shit's a fun.
It don't look half bad.
In the show, like the images just didn't do it right, but the model kit's tough. And then when they hopefully come out with the P Bandai version, like me and Watson have always talked about, the big backpack, the big thrusters on the back. I think that one would be.
That's where I'm jumping in. Yeah, that's where I'm definitely jumping in.
And then lastly. I don't think I've showed this one. I know you guys have seen pictures of it, but I've been working on this kind of kit bash of a couple of different Witcher Mercury kits. This is the McKillis, the backpack from, little just random backpack from that one episode. And then
Mirasol flight pack.
Yes. And then one other kit, Gun Volva, yeah. So
the Gun Volva.
I'm gonna paint this like a Tall Geese 2 colorway because I'm like itching to do that. But the Witcher Mercury kits, I think they're pretty easy to kit bash. They all kind of look similar design language. So once this is painted, it'll probably look close to just being, just a one kit. And I've been kind of playing around with these little smaller bases and putting rods in there, and kind of scratch building a little bit to get the backpack on there. So we're kind of in the lab. I'm gonna try to have this painted this week.
I do genuinely like the look of that kit bash. I genuinely like when you showed me the picture. I was like, yes,
it fit, it flowed, right? It looked like it flowed.
It
like
all,
everything
it
looked like it was. It all looked like it could be in one box. Like that's how it came.
That's how it came in my head. I was like, damn, this shit, they look alike. Like all this shit kind of looks alike. So
the design language you could tell is like matching.
So that's nice. That. Haven't watched too much anime. G-Quacks finished. I'm sure we'll talk about that at some point. As far as other anime, I haven't been really watching shit. I haven't really been reading anything. I'm reading a book Joe Abercrombie's called The Devils. It's like Suicide Squad, but in the medieval ages. It's like a group of like a magician, a knight, undead knight, an elf trying to like get this queen back to her palace. It's a pretty interesting read, pretty funny. Christopher Nolan's going to be taking the novel and turning it into a movie. So.
Oh wow!
Look forward to that in a couple of years. But other than that, though, that's it. Chilling.
Nice.
You?
Awesome. Yeah. So
besides that beauty over your shoulder. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. So essentially, all the kits that I shown you guys, I have went ahead and snapped up. Essentially, the Garibaldi Beta, it's snapped up here. This was actually a real fun kit to put together. It's simple. It's nothing too crazy. It's very minimalistic. It looks like it popped off the anime page. It has really cool, like like angles, and there's like vents inside the knees and stuff like that. And on the back, there's vents there. I actually genuinely kind of like its more subdued design. And even in the build, it's it's not trying to do a lot. You can tell the guy who was designing it for the build, for us to build it, was like, I just want you guys to have a nice, easy, comfortable day. Like I'm not here to murder y'all. Everything kind of works like oops, hit the wrong button. Go back to my stuff, please and thank you. But yeah, no, it has a really neat look. Like I really love the vents. If you turn around the backside, it has these leg vents here at the bottom that are really cool. Inside, there's thrusters. Like there's more detail to this the further you look in. Like the further you pull away from it, it looks very simple. But the closer you get, there's more and more detail you find. Like little tiny notches here. The shield holds the E-caps, but can also be folded in two places. Right here on this side of the chest is actually little vents here and little lever here because this is where the cockpit's located. So you can pull that off and there's a cockpit. Little this is where the cockpit is, not the center here. If you lift up these shoulders, that's where the beam sabers are located. So these go up, and the holster for the gun. And like I said, in the knees, there's little vents there. But yeah, it's just small things here and there that are really cool about this kit. I really like.
You could definitely make it pop. Like look at even the little, what is it, vents on the side skirt, on the front skirts at the bottom of the circle.
Oh, right here, yeah. Yep. You can definitely, put some ink in there and let it shine. Or right here, ink in these little spots. Like there's a lot of small hidden detail here. And then if you want to, you can scribe up the legs. If you don't, you can keep them bare. There's already a little bit of like line detail there for them, and then on the back skirt too, there's like detail molded in that you can paint. So it's very simple from far away, but when you get close to it, it gets more complicated, but only as complicated as you would like it to be. Especially, I love these vents on the back of the legs. These are really
now. Is that a seam line or is that a panel line on the cap?
This is a panel line. Yeah, but they use it to hide that it is a seam line, but it's hidden as a panel line. Yeah, if they didn't do that, it would be a nasty panel line. That would be a pain to get rid of.
Atrocious.
It would be atrocious, and when you try to send it away, it would just eat away at the other detail you have. But also what I did build, you guys have probably seen it on Instagram already and stuff like that. As I said, I took the B packs and I decided to just go at it, and we put the B packs together, built it, and threw it on the narrative Gundam. Here it is. This MFR is huge with this stuff on now. I mean, absolutely ginormous. It can stand on its own, surprisingly. You have to make the legs move a little bit, but just to give you an idea, the Ball Beta is a big high grade. This is a big high grade. Right?
That's just the same size as his shield.
It's dang near. That's about foot to foot there. It's
same size. Yeah, bro. That's the size of his shield.
Yeah, it's insane. The detail. I'll say this again. The narrative Gundam was one of my favorite master grades I've ever built. The detail and build
underrated master
build complexity. No, not underrated. I think everybody loves this master grade.
But when you talk about when people tell you what master grades to go by, if you survey 100 people and ask each 100 people 5 master grades you need to have, you think the C-Pax is in it?
I think so.
C-Pax is not it.
I think so because I think when like
Sazabi is probably going to be up there.
If they do the surveys and they don't mean like beginners, like they just mean like here's kits that you should buy, right? You got the Sazabi, you got the 2.0 Arc 78. Actually, I don't think the Psycho Zaku's in there. I don't even think anything.
I think just people in there. I think Psycho Zaku will be in there.
Yeah, anyway, this is off topic. Anyway, so the B packs on Narragatum, and it looks aesthetically just beautiful. And like I said, it was one of my favorite master grades to build. And the thing I liked about it the most was the complexity of the build was crazy good. Like it was shocking at how complex, but how
scratch that itch for you too, because you don't like simple builds. Yeah.
Right. And it's crazy how complex, but how everything kind of just matched and flowed together, how it all just kind of worked, and how you won't see the whole picture until it comes together. And thankfully that design language transferred over to the B packs. So on the B packs, it's essentially a mini master grade narrative Gundam kind of build. There's so much detail hidden in this that it's just gorgeous to look at, gorgeous to hold, gorgeous to put together. Like the inside of these have individual like rails and whatnot. I have absolutely fallen in love with it.
Will you be painting it?
Yes, I will be painting this. I do not know when. That's the one thing I've been kind of tackling myself with, because there's a bunch of stuff I want to paint. I just haven't had the time.
I'm gonna pray for you breaking this bitch down, because I know when I build mine, it's I'm not building it up. I have to go straight to paint. Set it straight to paint.
Yeah, and there's some connections here where I'm gonna need a metal part separator. Like a plastic one won't cut it. Like it's gonna have to be metal that can get underneath it and just smoothly tear it out. And I built mine in half the C, half the B pack, so I don't have all the cycle frame on. I actually like this configuration far better.
Yep.
But yeah, no, this thing was an absolute blast, and it has such shelf presence. It's so big. Like it's when you walk into a room, it immediately like you're like, whoa, that's there, right? So this was a great purchase, a great buy, great build. I'm very happy with it. I will get around painting it when I get around painting it, but for right now, it's just gonna sit there, and I'm just going to admire it. And then the next thing that we had, I finished the RG wing. Everybody was, I think everybody has seen the RG wing a couple times for me, but it is now officially done. Decals are on, paint's on, everything, top coat, everything. There's some things I wish I would have gone back to touch up a little bit with, but at the same time, I understand that I just didn't have the time. That there just wasn't enough time in the day for me to go back and do all the stuff I wanted to do. Like I won't sit here and point out all the things that are up with it, but yeah. So essentially, it's done. I really like how. Oh, thank you. I really love how it turned out. I think the colors actually turned out better than I thought they were going to. I was expecting but I was expecting the red probably to be a little bit too muted, but actually it came out pretty well, especially with some of the ghosted type of weathering I have on it. The blue came out actually, I thought wasn't going to be as vibrant, but when it shines in the light,
what blue is that?
It's pretty good. So this is a mix between the Aerial Rebuild blue from Mercury, regular blue from Mr. Hobby, and a couple drops of light blue. So it's a mixture of about 75 to 25, 20 to about last 5% type of mixture. So it's a custom mix, but it turned out great. I did not save any of it, unfortunately, so I probably won't be able to replicate it. So this is it. So if I lose this, it's gone. But the weathering on it turned out well. My favorite part is probably the legs. I think the legs turned out the best, which makes sense. I did focus, scribing and everything. I did focus a lot on the legs themselves just to make them turn out pretty well. But yeah, no, this is good. This is done. So this is now going to be shipped off to a certain someone. I'm not at liberty to say who or what the event is yet, but it will be going to a charity event, and it's soon to be announced. It's coming down to the wire.
Will you do another real grade? Is my question.
After this one?
Yeah.
It got to be a big real grade.
No? I mean,
it has to be a big real grade.
Actually, no. There is one other real grade. I told myself if I do get my hands on it, and it is available, it's at Coop's house. If I do get my hands on it, I won't mind painting that one, but I will give that one away too. The God Gundam.
Oh, come and get it. You know I got two.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do got two.
Yeah. I've been thinking about painting God Gundam too. When I got this, I was like, damn, I wish I didn't give away my real grade. I've been kind of wanting to paint in that too.
Yeah,
it's in there.
Working with this thing has been the thing. Dude, it's so tiny. It's so small.
God Gundam is going to be like that too.
I know that's the thing. I was like, let me knock out the two smallest real grade kits and then call it a day. Once again, this is a bigger high grade, guys, and it's coming up to its like biceps. So it is a small kit, but it's done. That's finished. I'm gonna take a few pictures in the photo booth with it. Also, a certain someone has asked me to send some photos out to him because he's gonna use it as a flyer for another event too. So this kit's now going to be featured in 2 events, and then it's that the kit's done. Then I'm done with that, and
retired.
Then it's retired. Yeah. Besides that, though, I have been reading some manga. I read The Desperate March for Love. Oops, not that camera. The Desperate March for Love, which is a Yuri manga. They had this on sale at Barnes & Noble, and I just snapped it up. You guys can't see it because of the light, of course, but whatever. If you type it in, you'll see it. The Desperate March for Love. And then also another one, The Handsome Girl and the Sheltered Girl. That's another manga. This one is another Yuri I've been reading. This is a completed. These both are completed volumes. So these are not like volume 1, volume 2. These are completed. So they're just books. So if you read them, you're done. And besides that, that's it. That's it for everything I've got that's cooking.
Wow.
You've been cooking, dog.
I hear that. Yeah, you've been cooking for sure. Cooking, buying, building. You doing it all. You holding it down, Jack.
And I told myself I was going to take it easy for a while.
That's what we all say.
What's crazy is if I commit myself to buying a lot of stuff, ain't nothing happen. When I say I'm taking a break, my wallet's just open.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Go ahead and throw in 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches for no reason. I'm not even hungry. I'm the only one in the car.
Man, we've been getting a lot of people shouting us out when it comes to their bills, tagging us in their bills. Y'all doing a great job, great work, and they're just incredible stuff. Motivation for me to get back behind these nippers. I don't want to say get back behind the gun, just get back behind the nippers at this point. And then
baby steps, my brother.
Baby steps. We'll get there. Next up, what's new? A lot of stuff. What's new? This might be the segment, folks. To be honest with you, shout out to Gunpla Nerd.
I feel like when the PG New came out, that was the segment.
Right. that was 2 weeks straight.
Now we're back.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that was announced, and we've been gone for 2 weeks. So, and spoiler alert, because you're probably going to see some stuff from G Quacks up here and Kits, and if you haven't get caught up in G Quacks, you're gonna see some stuff. So,
yep.
Here's what's new. I don't even remember where we left off at. Dude, to be honest with you,
you're right. It's been a minute. Oh my god.
Let's just taking a glance.
Oh, I think it's past the green suit that we're at, right? We go back up the Glipsic.
No, because we didn't even talk about this.
The LED set. Oh, the LED lights for the new Gundam.
Yep. LED lights for the new Gundam. Here it is. Going to be $100 and something for this.
For 5 lights.
Ooh.
What? I believe I seen it on pre-order for $170.
Ooh. How much?
It's simple.
Third party me. I think I seen it on for pre-order for $170 on some
Oh God. Why?
And 5 lights.
And most of the lights are right there.
That's it. That's not most of them.
That's it.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
In the chest.
There's no thrusters.
3 in the head, 2 in the chest.
That's it.
And 1 in the cockpit.
Yep.
The arms, though, right? The arms they light up.
Nope.
Those are stickers.
Dude, what? What? No.
1,
no.
5 lights.
No.
The head.
Eyes.
Eyes.
Back of the head. That one chest sensor on the side.
Dude, what?
And that one light is lighting up all that one light is lighting up the cockpit and the vents.
Yes.
What?
It. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
No. Dude. Like, you don't get lights for the funnels?
Nothing.
Like
Cosmos.
There
you go.
Cosmos it is.
Third party.
Cosmos will give you like a plastic strip to put between the funnels, like as if they're on, and then lights running through it. What? Exactly. Why would they even release a light pack separate from the kit then?
You would exactly. It costs more for that. That LED pack is about the same or more than the LED pack for the unicorn. And the unicorn lights up all the damn way. You know, legs, arms, Hey,
Oh, wait a minute. Jesus Christ. Rechargeable batteries or double A's? I swear to God, if they're
probably
double
double
A's,
A's. Probably double A's.
get
I don't think
get
I've
that.
seen. I don't think I've seen. Third, Cosmos is even Cosmos. I don't know about all of. Yeah, the PG Axia one is double A's too.
Double A's. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
so that's standard.
or you could use if you have a battery pack, like a little charging pack, you could USB-C
Power
and
bank?
plug it in. Power bank,
Okay.
you could do that.
Oh, okay.
That was the last thing we looked at.
It got you.
Yeah, so now we're current.
I might get this Shard statue.
You got the one with the horse, right?
I have the one when he's standing on a rock. He can either put the
helmet,
gun in his hand, or the helmet in his hand. This is dope.
Mm-hmm. That speaks to you. Get the Sazabi right behind him.
Right there, you go, Austin. Mega House, Amante,
Machu. Mm-hmm.
I guess you could do two different faces. So it's kind of crazy how they push this. Like this girl's in high school, yo. Like, why are they trying to make like? Come on,
that is
like,
nothing new in Japanese culture, though.
Yeah, but I get it. But like, come on, yo. Like, she's in high school. Like, people buying this, they're not really buying it. You know what I mean?
True, but the good news is she's not real.
Yeah. Makes it better, Austin. I forgot. Bandai event.
This will be at be on
the
the
world tour.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be in the truck on the world tour. I guaranteed.
It's a pass.
Yeah.
For all the seed suits I got from that movie, this is the one I just didn't want.
I just want my master grades.
Could you and you can't put this in the Zagat?
You can take this apart and put the chest part in the chest and the head in the Zagok. Yeah. And the backpack links to the Zagok too. Yeah. But the Zagok comes with that backpack. And it comes with a dummy Justice inside of it as well that's just not as well parts color separated. So you can
look okay if you put this inside the Zagat.
You know what?
If you put the clear one.
If the Zagok gets if the seed Zagok gets a like mechanical core or like a clear kit version of it, this would look dope. Yeah, this would be dope.
Ooh, that should be sick.
That would be dope.
What is it telling you? It's now airing.
Yeah, they're just showing the special poster. And there's the white Gundam for G-Quacks. I actually kind of like the design.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
These are just from the hobby show official images. I think we missed it.
It's all right. I'll pass on it.
A lot of work. If you do get it, everybody, there's a lot of work you got to do to it. All this color separation you're seeing pretty much isn't there.
The red Gundam, those little fin funnels, boy, I see people going sick out of their mind having to paint everyone individually yellow.
Yeah, that shit. And all those vents you got to paint gray. Tip everybody, enamel paints. Paint it red, then clear coat it, and then use enamel paints for the gray. Wipe it away with enamel thinner, and then coat it again. And then
who posted a video of themselves doing it? Might have been Casey Labs.
I think it was Casey Labs. Yeah,
Maker Studios.
That's a nice bazooka.
It is.
Yeah.
What were we looking at?
We're looking at the Char Zaku from G-Quacks.
A little different too.
GQ.
On the little thrusters, these have like the little. It's not even a seam line, but it's just like kind of like the balls with the circles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which aren't featured on that. Spikes too. I would like them to be a little sharper. Those are kind of rounded off tips, but.
Oh, they are rounded off. Yeah, you have to spike them up.
More. Is this from
Iron Blooded Orphans? Udrahan.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to come in the fall?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the next Gundam series.
Mm-hmm. So more Udrahan, Iron Blood, and then there's a
traditional Zaku.
G-Quack Zaku, just green.
Option parts.
Didn't this already come out? Am I crazy?
I think so. I think so.
I feel like this option part already came out. This is a re-release.
Yeah, this is like a rebrand of the same shit.
Entry grade wing Gundam. Look at that compared to the RG Austin just did. Like, come on, man. Obviously,
you can get this on sale. The RG on sale at Hobby Lobby for like $8 more than this. Spend extra money.
And what's funny is this has better color separation than the high grade. The old high grade. That's crazy.
Ooh,
it's gonna look. Somebody gonna freak it. It's gonna look good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody's gonna make this look amazing.
It might be me because I'm getting one. I'm gonna get one.
There you go.
Get one.
There
Off
you go.
GP, I gotta get one.
Hey, if you want to jump back in the building, there you go. Simple.
Barbatos Lupus Master Grade. This looks okay. Actually, this mug looks okay.
I'm still.
I didn't
surprised.
think it's gonna be all that detail.
I'm still surprised you two aren't really jumping in on. Oh, that's right, Lupus Rex. You guys.
I might get this mug though. I might get this mug.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I might get it.
This is one of my least favorite Gundams. Every version.
Every version of the Barbatos?
Except for 6 form. Every version. I hate Barbatos.
I think the repair form is the only one I kind of like, and that's the very, very, very first one. But that's because it's like super stripped down.
This intro, when it came out of the sky, and it cleared out the clouds, it was like it's about time. And it was like, yo,
Vidar's the best Gundam in the series.
The what?
The Vidar.
The Vidar.
I don't know.
The Vidar. The Vidar is the best looking. The Vidar, the Bale is the most stylish. Like aesthetic wise, it looks great. And then for like the probably cool factor, I think I would have to go with the Guxion Full Bake Real City, Full City.
Yeah, but I don't know. Y'all sleeping on the Rex?
No, I think the Rex looks really like cool and fierce. It's not one of my favorites, but I appreciate it. Yep,
Valkyrie. There you go. We have Valkyrie from Mirage.
Mm-hmm. Not my favorite Macross series, but a cool looking Valkyrie.
I like how the parts come separated too on the runner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're multicolor injected, so that purple is already on the runner. The purple and white are already on the runner.
Well, saves you having to do the extra masking.
Yeah, and they're not separate. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no stickers for that part either.
Yeah, no stickers. They're not separate pieces. They just molded like that. So you don't even have to do any painting. Just right out the box, you're good to go. Of course, you can do more painting if you want to get more detailed.
Is it me? But when it's in fighter mode, does it look like it? Where's all that gray at? Where's all this gray? Where is all this gray when it's in fighter mode? You see all that gray right there at the top.
So,
Where the hell is all that gray?
Is there? So it's on his back. It's back and the sides. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the robot form of that jet is located like in the dead inside center of the plane.
Okay.
Also, I think it might be a parts former too. So some of that shit might just come off too.
It is definitely a parts former. It's not transforming straight out the gate with that.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. And you get an acrylic stand with and there's supposed to be like I think there's 5 girls in the K-pop band that they essentially made. And this is her jet that escorts her around. I would get the acrylic stands. Huh?
We're getting 5 of those shits.
We are getting 5.
Is this a new Knights of the Round Table?
Negative. This is the Huckleblind. This is from
Hold on now.
Yeah, Giant Robot Wars.
Gotcha. I was going to say, golly. That's a crazy photo. Yeah, that's a crazy photo, dog. That is a crazy photo. They could have just went with this.
The brothers
when they went with this.
Laying the hammer.
Wow. Video alert.
Oh, they're just showing it being built. Yeah.
We don't need all that noise.
It is a lot of pieces. Well, it better be for $700.
But when you look at it, though, right? When you look at it getting built, is it a lot of pieces? But it doesn't seem complex enough for me to call it a perfect grade.
It seems pretty complex. I think. Go ahead.
Look how it built the head. It just like, obviously like you sandwich everything together, but it's not like you take this piece and do this, and you do this, and you flip this piece down, and you put this in, and you hold this piece together, and then you sandwich it in. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't look
feeding tubing.
It didn't look like.
Okay.
Right. It didn't look like it was like a whole lot of. Watch how it comes together. It doesn't look. It's just like a lot of sandwiching on top of sandwiches. Like, boom, cockpit done, sandwich.
That's what the first Unleashed was like, wasn't it? Like
Correct.
layers on layers. I don't know. I never built them, so. The V fin has inner frame. the V fin has an inner frame. That's funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks good. It just seems like they simplified the perfect rate, which you would think that the purpose of the perfect rate was to be complex.
I don't know. I feel like it would still take me a couple days to finish that thing.
Oh, sure.
For my God. If I get it, I would have to build it and then break it down to paint it. And I have to paint every piece.
That's a brother. We would have to talk to you. Just go ahead and paint it as you go.
You guys wouldn't see me.
You go broke on white paint.
Oh yeah. Dude, this would take forever.
There's my Switch right there. There's that Switch 2.
Yep. Actually, that's the Switch 2 with an OLED screen. Yep.
Is it at this point though? At this point, looking at how good it looks, right? And the detail, is it even worth painting?
For me,
is it worth painting?
For me, you know I got to. You know I need that free shade.
What
Daddy needs his free shade.
Yeah. That's facts. Because I mean, like I can see the red. Maybe if you want to hit like the yellow, if you want to do marigold on the yellow, but
even the gold. I don't know how good the gold is. I mean, yeah, sure, you can probably just pick pieces that you wanted to paint.
Right.
The white and just top coat it.
And on there, maybe for Austin, you hit it with the light smoke, light smoke.
Yep.
On the white, don't even paint it white. Just hit it post shade and then just hit it with a flat gloss and then just flat.
Take the weathering dust if you want the weathering dust and just I mean if you want to buy 2 of those weathering dust things, then
3 of them, motherfuckers.
3 of them, and just run through it. You can make it look good, just like that out of the box. Yeah. Definitely.
Because I mean that's a lot of paint. That is a long process. You would just have you cannot paint the frame. You would just have to paint the armor.
So the guy who built and painted the original Unleashed, I think he said it was 102 hours, 104 hours of painting. So if this has more pieces and is larger, dude, we might be looking at like over 150.
We're not even looking at the backpack, bro.
That's not even the backpack. That's not even the fin funnels. The fin funnels would be the most. Oh my God. They would be the most annoying things to paint because you painting 6 of them in a row, so it's just
you don't got enough clips. Your paint booth got to be big enough for that shit.
Yep. Do top coating. You have to do it outside with like 3 rattle cans.
Yeah. No way. No way you prime this shit with a gun.
No way.
I gotta.
No, we're doing no taco builder. We're getting the rattle can primer and hitting that bad boy.
No way.
There's no way.
And it's just so many pieces, and then you can't even it's just a lot of pieces that.
Where do you even start? Do you start with the white and then have that sit on the shelf for months in a container? Do you go straight to the deep blue? You're able to finish that in a day, but where do we start? Because there's even off-white and gray.
Yeah, exactly. There's at least 3 or 4 shades of white on this kit.
Right. And that's not even if you want to start blending whites. If you want to blend whites, that means that off-white there is 3 shades of white. So that's pure white, off-white 1, Fetty 1 white, and then Fetty white 2. That's one panel. You have to hit those panels 3 times in the booth.
That's what I said, man. That's what I'm saying. You might just have to. This one might just have to be built, not built, not be it, big dog.
This would be the year project. Like every week, you do 1 piece or 1 little thing, and you just let it ride out for the entire year. And by the end of the year, you'll be somewhere done, maybe divorced, but you'll be nearly done.
Because you know me, I paint by color. I paint all whites, all blues, all blacks. You
Mhm.
can't do it with this shit because these pieces. There's so many pieces. I wouldn't know. I'd spend 10 minutes trying to find which piece to put on next.
And you might get burnt out.
Oh God!
You talking about 52 weeks? You're gonna get burnt out.
Yeah.
You're gonna get burnt out.
We still all gonna get it.
No.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna if I get it, it might just get that and just call it a day.
Not that pose though.
Definitely not this pose. No, this can't happen. That's an atrocity. But the only way I'm getting is if I win it in a contest. If it's given to me, that's it. Because good lord, dude. Good lord.
Why'd they give a girl and she dead?
Yeah, they gave us Chan. I was hoping they give us Belter Chica. That'd be dope.
R.I.P. Chan.
Yeah.
Well, but they wouldn't give us that. They'll have to give us that in a high new.
Yeah. They'll have to give us that in high new. Which, if they do make it another perfect grade, here you go. High new. Dude, we're not even talking about the heavy weapon systems that the Chinese market's going to make this for this.
Heavy weapons on the way.
Heavy weapon system is going to be crazy. Double fin funnels, heavy weapon set, heavy weapon 2, the second heavy weapon set, bro.
See, if you get it and you do this and don't paint it, that's fine. And just leave it like that.
Mm-hmm.
That gun, the way that gun is posed, is really throwing me off.
it's like dangling. He's like holding dangling it down.
The way he got his wrist cocked like that, bro.
The combat training in you is just like never go limp your wrist when you're holding your rifle.
Yeah.
We got flame toys from Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is Penny Parker's Spider robot suit. Yeah. If you guys have played Marvel Rivals, really really cool character.
During the Gelgoog, Oku's Gelgoog. You like this over the Zaku's? You rock with this one, CD?
Need it.
It looks like an aquatic suit.
At least 2 of them.
At least, is it because of the show or how it looks?
No, it's in the show for 1 episode. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I need it. Every custom I've seen of it.
Look at that hand, dog. Look at the gun. What is that? What is that gun, dog?
It's the beam spray
Halo
gun.
pistol.
Yeah, it's a little beam spray gun.
It's
like
better.
the beam spray gun. It's better than fucking the Requiem. Spray gun.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what I was going to say. It's better than the Requiem gun. The Requiem gun was like an imaginary toy.
Watch my painting, you can be like, all right.
Yeah, I know you're gonna freak it. I know that. It just
it's the pose, dog. I don't know who does this shit, but it's the pose every time.
Is it just me or the pose is like regressing?
They're getting worse. If this should not pose like a Lego minifig, this shit looks
like no. Come on, man.
The Lego movie.
They look like they might, like if they talk, their eyes light up, like the visor will light up, like we will go get them,
bro. Like, damn, man, now you got me over here trying to hype up these damn kits, and then you go do this. I'm trying to sell these kits to these, and then you show them this. What?
You on the stage holding the mic?
Imagine, man, I'm getting a full PowerPoint presentation. This is my next slide.
And you turn right, and you turn around. You don't even know this is in your slideshow. Like you, and well, you know, these are the new Gelgooks that are coming out.
Well, we didn't talk about posing, and we're not, because clearly, who the fuck did this, man? Anyway,
golly, man,
they're getting worse.
More power to y'all. I mean, more power to you, CD. More power to you.
Oh shit!
Why?
Another. Man, they really loving this girl. This is the
not you.
Figurize.
Cute girls doing cute things. Always sells, man. Cute girls doing cute things.
They have the handstand picture too.
What?
She can do a handstand. You know her. No. They have the arms for it and shit. Red Gundam.
Metal robot on a Red Gundam.
Yeah, bye.
The assassin looks alright.
Very lean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lancer.
Beetleborg ass.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's very limited love for 30-minute missions, if any.
Has 30 Austin
Thank
has,
you.
I'm going to assume. 30-minute missions, have we even showed that as like a, I know I haven't, as a building and breaking down your backlog through the whole years of Undergated.
Yeah. I think I've showed like maybe 3 at most. Maybe 3 or 2.
The Alto. That's the only one I know from this damn. That's like the very first one, ain't it? The Alto.
01
is the very, very first one.
That's the only one I know.
And you checked out.
That's the only thing that replays in his mind. That's all he knows.
Right.
You didn't stay long at all. You gave it 0 chance.
What is this shit, man?
This is from
More
Robot Wars. Yeah,
it looked like it.
The Glisep or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Green bean.
I like the gun though.
Dennis.
The gun's cool because it has that's actually red fiber. It's actually not like a plastic. It's actually red fiber.
Oh.
I hope it's not that damn fiber that's on that on the Mark II real grade.
Oh no, I hope not. I hope
one
not.
cut to it.
That's one cut to it, and that shit just starts to shred. I don't know what Bandai was thinking with that.
And if you don't get the correct length, goodbye. Too bad. Too bad. And what's crazy is they tell you, like, they give you some measurements, but it's all in Japanese, and then you figure out they're not even the correct measurements. You actually need an extra centimeter. It's terrible.
What is this? What is this?
Oh, that's Armor Core. That's one of the robots from Armor Core. Yeah, that's its unpainted model kit though. That's like you have to paint. You do have to paint him to make him even remotely accurate. He's not that bright yellow.
Is this a weapon set or that's
a weapon set on top of him? Yeah, too. Yeah, but that's one of the kits from Armor Core.
That should look like a Transformer, a Decepticon.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Damn.
Didn't they push this back? The Gundam tabletop game.
July.
Yeah.
You know, this is. Oh my God! All them dudes that paint them little warriors,
the miniatures.
Yeah, they're gonna go crazy on these sheets.
Oh yeah.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
Don't let there be a Shinlong. There's a Gundam Wing Pack. I'm Black TriStar.
I know.
Black TriStar.
This one right here might be. This one right here, Black TriStar right here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Nightingale? This is like a larger set. That'd be dope.
I'm painting one every color. I'm getting every ace getting one. Johnny Ridden, Shimatsunaga.
This is the starter pack. So you don't get the Sinaju in this deck.
Mm-mm.
You just get these 3.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it pretty pricey though? Am I wrong?
What's
3,000 yen?
3,000 yen.
So what's that? $30?
Someone says, please don't be more expensive than the MG. I'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
This is. I might have to get 2 of these.
For the Leos?
Space Leo and just a regular.
No, for the fact they're keeping one sealed.
Fact.
I'm gonna have to keep one sealed.
I wish I would have caught the deck when it came out just to have it. But I missed that shit. It's the seed one.
The seed one.
Sword, launcher.
It's just the same. Oh, it's the same mobile suit. I thought they were going to give us like a dagger or something. They just gave us just the strike and the strike with a different backpack. And then
you want to buy it? Damn.
Sky Grasper. I would like the Sky Grasper though, but I
think this will look dope. Beside like a C, like if you have a C collection and you just have the box,
like a manga collection, that'd be
right.
dope. Yep, Death Stranding
too.
Yep, this is an interesting design. In of it, like it. There's so
it
much
looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, and that head, you would think because it has arms and it has sub arms.
Yeah,
and the arms inside, the head turns with like the smaller arms inside. You would think it's a person, but it's
what is the purpose of this game? Death Stranding. What is the purpose
of number 2 or number 1?
Number 1 then. I just know the dude from
Walking Dead.
That's it.
Yep. Norman Reedus. Yep.
The delivery man.
And literally fight like CD. Stop me if I'm wrong. delivery man fighting through the literal gates of hell.
Yes.
There you go.
With a baby.
Yes, but it's not a. It's like a stillborn baby.
So it's half alive, half dead.
Mm-hmm. Keep going because it takes too long. It takes too long. Trust me.
Coop's face. I've never. He was so contorted. He was like,
take this baby to somebody, to a scientist.
The baby has nothing to do with him delivering the shit. The baby helps like ward off like
evil spirits,
the entities in the game.
CD Coop literally looked like as if you just ate like a pile of raw bugs. He was like, "What the happening?"
Have you guys played the game?
I played a little bit of it.
Oh, that game.
I played a little bit of it. I actually kind of like it.
It'll make you shed a tear.
Yeah, the story's very good. They're turning it into a movie, apparently. Trying to. So,
yeah. It would take me so long that it need a whole another episode. So we'll save it for another time. But yes, he does carry a baby, but he's not delivering the baby, and the baby is not his baby.
Yes. All right, so the Jeffrey.
The Fred is what we're looking at here. You getting this CD?
Yeah,
I am getting this one. Yeah. I didn't get the G-Quex, but I am getting this one.
Somebody gonna drop it, Ava.
Right.
It's done. It's already done. They said, well, if you guys aren't going to do it, we're going to do it.
it's about 95%, or I'd say 90% the same kit.
Mm-hmm.
On
different head, different feet.
Same feet, shoulders.
Same feet.
Different shoulders, different head.
Is the calf the same? That little yellow on the calf?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it go up the calf like that?
Yep, everything.
It's just shoulders, head.
Everything's the same. Even the beam
saber. It has Saikamu, those
fin funnels.
Fin funnels, yeah. The ears
for its ears. Yeah. But yeah. It's.
Have you seen this in the show?
Yep. Yes, we have. Me and CD finished the show. We will do a review probably sometime later because we have some stuff.
Okay,
to say.
I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it for the sake of the pod.
The review or the show?
Or the show. Yeah.
I don't know if you gonna watch the show.
I want to watch the show. I'm gonna watch the show. It's 12 episodes, right?
Yeah. Mind you,
12
you can skip to 4 because you watched the first 3, and the first 3 is just a different combination.
I can skip 25%, and y'all still gonna take the under. You gonna give me a handicap, and I still take the under.
I'm gonna give you 9 episodes.
I'm giving him 4. And then when you said skip to 4, I was like, never mind.
I'm gonna watch it. It's Prime, Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah,
Amazon Prime, and it's dubbed already.
And it's dubbed already.
Crunchyroll. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
First,
I wish it was Crunchyroll.
Gundam show to be simulcast in like 10 different languages. So people were watching it and everything.
Studio Mappa's got money like that though. That's why Mappa, they got the Evangelion money, so they literally can dub anything with any language they want at the same time.
Yeah, that shit got
Crane Game.
Yeah, apparently that thing's huge. Apparently that thing's huge. Like you can hold, like it's like the size of the size of an infant.
Master grade. Oh,
no, it's bigger. Yeah.
I fucking called this shit.
You did.
4 weeks ago, we were like, "What needs a suit?" And I said,
this shit. Yep. Ronin Warriors or Samurai Trooper series. CD knew something. That's why he said it. CD had it on, so I ain't know.
I could feel it.
I had a dream, bro. I swear to God.
Your new type powers awakened.
Might have to go back and run might have to go back and run the series.
That's my shit. One. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to spread home for that shit.
There you go.
More
better
pictures
pose.
than the new Gundam. Yeah,
That's
better pose.
Yeah. Those fin funnels are so tall.
More stuff coming out. Sheesh, they already got a metal robots for the.
Mm-hmm. But they're making some bread off this lineup. I'm not gonna hold you. These shits is been flying off shows.
Making money, bro. Hey, everyone's favorite flying donut.
I seen a third party making a master grade version of this.
Oh, really?
And I seen they got a full inner frame on it. I got a picture of this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh snap! The Oshimar. Everybody, they're making a full. A third party's making a master grade of the Oshimar.
Shout out to the homie Cult Heavy Industries. He's always up to date on the third party shit. I'll be following him. He'll be at Plomo. That's the inside of it.
Oh whoa!
And then
Send it to me, please, CD.
yes, sir. That's the completed version.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Third party.
Oh man, come on, Bandai! Dang, man, these guys made.
Army
I always feel
Corps.
like it's the Tony Hawk meme, the Tony Stark meme. He built this in a cave with a bunch of scraps.
This is tough. This is not no extra anything, bro. This is just look at this.
Mhm.
Ooh.
The Leo R.
Mhm.
Yeah, this
You
is
talk?
tough.
Is that what you talking about?
Yeah, this is tough.
It's a pass. You gonna buy it?
Oh no. But it looks good. It looks good. This like painted
This is
panel lines.
painting. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
This is a web build. Somebody's already done the work. This shit looks clean.
Yeah, closed fist.
Yeah, like come on, man. None of that fucking Lego shit. See, yeah, that looks like a Decepticon.
Hello Kitty.
Why was there armor and
And Hello Kitty.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Hello Kitty and Gundam have had like the
Oh, yeah,
most beautiful collab friendship forever. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so tempted to get this for no effing reason.
It's
We are
just a
looking at. Go ahead,
recolor, right?
Austin.
It's just a recolor. So what we're looking at, everybody, is the XS Gundam or Superior Gundam, but the Task Force Alpha colors. It's the master grade, and this will be on P Bandai. It's technically a master grade of the 1.5 version of it, so it's got a couple things reworked into it. But there's nothing really new about this kit whatsoever. No mold or anything. It's just a recolor. Bandai is selling this on P Bandai for not too crazy of a price. It's actually kind of
180.
yeah, around there 180 160, but with shipping it'll be 180 definitely. It's not crazy. It has, I think, different shoulders, a little bit different shoulders, something like that they said, but it's just a recolor. I kind of want to get it just to have the box. I just like Task Force
That's
Alpha. I
awesome
love
for you.
Sentinel. I love Gundam Sentinel, so I kind of want to get this for no reason. But
this is up your lane for sure. Because
I already
Yeah.
have one though. That's the problem. I already have this. I have this exact kit.
Standard.
Yeah, if I want to paint it in this color, I could. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'm trying to cut back, and me saying that means I'm going to get it, obviously.
clearly,
There's a
Berserk.
moment.
G-Fred.
There's a moment in the anime that pays off. Go ahead, CD.
yeah, Berserk mode.
This looks insane.
Chris sent me
This
this
is a
shit. And I
third
said,
party.
"Fuck."
Howling Star, Eastern Core, Craft, Mecha God, Collada Armor. Damn.
The mobile armor eats that shit. Looks like. Where is the little kid at?
Yeah.
Dude,
Right.
Ain't no way that Stan holding up that shit either.
There's no way.
Hell no.
There's no way that stand would have to be made of metal, but it looks like it's the plastic one that the Bandai makes.
I can't wait to see the actual.
That little pole about to snap.
Yeah,
This is gonna snap right like this.
yeah.
Right in half.
unless it's made of titanium, that shit's not standing up.
It will be posed just like that. You talk about
Yep.
shelf presence, it will be posed just like that.
I don't know, man. The one with the halo and the two cross guns looks crazy.
Will this be OD to get? I kind of rock with this. Calm down, CD. Calm down, man. It'd be a snap build, dog. It'd be a snap build.
It gotta be.
It'd be a
It's
snap
gotta
build.
be, yeah. God,
That first picture alone, like
this looks that right there, bro. That picture looks sick. It has a halo.
bro, you know that Stan is not holding this shit like that. That's just so motherfucker lean like this.
It's
Ain't no
leaning
way.
down. Yeah, CD, you're right. It looks like they did it lean down for like aesthetics. It's not. The pole literally just can't hold it.
Look
It's
at the
about to
connection
snap.
point in the back of that shit, bro. Ain't no way.
There's no way. It's
Unless
one
the
little-
connect,
it's one-
You
unless
gotta
that,
go through the
unless
suit.
the pole all the way. Yeah, it has to go all the
through.
way through. But
What
even
the
still, it's still going to lean forward
Yeah, but that shit looks crazy.
unless that's a solid base.
A brick of metal.
I might cop this, yo.
Nigga,
I
that
like
shit-
this. I like this.
More luck to you.
Yeah, I'll come visit.
I'll be praying
Come
for
see
you,
it.
brother.
That shit's crazy.
You think it's that crazy? You
Bro,
think it's
that's
that crazy of a build?
this shit gonna look?
This looks, and it's a good.
It doesn't have like, it doesn't say like if it's a 1/100 or what, but yeah,
Looks insane. And this is a Chinese market, so we don't know if the fitment's gonna be
like what if this is a master grade? Like what if that's Barbato size? Just a little gun.
Yep. Oh my god.
I really don't. I mean, there's certain third parties I rock with, and certain ones that catch my eye. Tristan, and this one catches my eye, yo.
Yeah, dog, it's just crazy. I don't blame you. It's tough. It looks tough for sure, but I don't know.
It looks amazing. It looks incredible, but dude, oh my gosh. I'm not adverse to bigger kits. I'm not adverse to bigger kits, clearly. But even I'm like, that it looks sick.
CD?
Jeez.
I was gonna say
I need you to-
DDW. What's up?
I need you to, when this come out, just go ahead and send the link.
Oh, send the link.
Send it whenever it drop. I'm gonna order it. I want to
Gotcha.
order it.
Damn.
Mr. Send the
I'm
link.
gonna
I
order
got you. You know I got you.
Or if you don't believe, how about this? You don't believe me? You order it for me, and I give you the bread for it. You just be like, yo, Coop, you said you're gonna get it. I'm
Right.
gonna go ahead and order it for you. Just give me the bread back for it.
Yep.
Hold me to it. Here are. Oh, they got the quail.
Yeah,
Got
the
them
quail
converged.
and the gym custom. They both look really good.
Yeah, I might get the gym custom. I might get both of them.
I would like
I'm not getting
both
all
as
that
well.
shit. If I see it,
Yeah.
I'll pick up one for you.
Dope, thank you.
What else? You want any of these CD if I see them?
Charzaku.
All right.
Bet. Shoot, we might as well just all of us go in. A piece.
Shit.
This
Third party doing this whole kit.
CD, you called this though. I think you and me called it, or I think you called it though. We all said third party is going to make the Zeus silhouette in no time. Don't even worry about buying the $70
And it comes in different colors.
and it comes with different colors and more connection points, so you can put it on any high grade and real grade.
I may or may not have bought one from Chris.
Got you. You cannot confirm nor deny.
I cannot confirm or deny. Yes, no. Yes or no. Yes or no.
Oh, see, G Armor. Oh, finally getting a black TriStar. So if you see that at Barnes & Noble, pick that up.
Yeah.
Be dope to have.
So
Mhm.
this shit got 8
2
seconds in the
seconds.
show, bro. What the fuck is they doing?
Its biggest highlight was getting shot in the face,
Yeah, getting destroyed, bro.
getting destroyed.
Just skimming through stuff.
Go over to the right.
Which one? This?
Yes, yeah. I want a model kit for this shit. Bandai. You gave us all these other ones. Give us this. Give us this. That's my ass.
Amen. It's probably on the docket. That's not a lot of plastic I'm looking at.
Nah, hell no.
Exactly. That's not a lot of plastic. Exactly what the guy at Bandai said. You know what?
3 runners,
Not a
baby.
lot of plastic. It's really not a lot of plastic. We might have some even just floating around from the Mark II Psycho Gundam.
Yeah, I need it. I loved seeing this shit. Did not give a fuck about this any other suit until I seen it transform. I was like, oh yeah, this is gas. Some machinations.
Zoids meets Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Again, as soon as you see an Ava, you're gonna see an Ava gift.
I kind of like it though. Another one.
Not that one.
Another the Tristan, for sure.
There we go.
I gotta get that one.
People in the comments,
It's gonna be
please
just like
hold
this.
Coop to this.
Whole coop to
I'm
this. Yeah.
telling you, the moment it dropped, CD, send me the
Send
link.
the link. Got you. Send
Send
you
the link. It's gonna be
Chris-
posed just like this. You see that? It's gonna be posed just like this.
What color?
Toy photography and everything. whatever come out with the box. Top coat. That's all it's getting.
That's all it is.
That's all.
I paint this like
brother, baby steps.
If you want
like how you were doing your that build that we shall not name that didn't get finished that was looking amazing. I'm gonna paint it like that.
Yeah. You gonna do that?
Mm-hmm. On this.
You gonna do that? You gonna do that to me, big dog?
For you.
Dog.
For you.
For me, okay. Funny guy. That's tough. You got this. Shiny Gundam box art.
Said it with
Shiny Gundam.
It's like HG
Shiny
from
Gundam.
the top half down. RG.
Yeah.
Down.
This is actually kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a picture. I saw the pictures. I know the shoulders are kind of not really
they're too big.
They're too big too, and there's not a lot of detail on them. They're pretty flat. But the posing ability I've seen on this, like people put it in poses, it looks really cool. I'm
pick. Is the shoulders on the master grade that big? The one you just had, CD?
I don't think so. I feel like they're smaller.
I feel like they OD'd on the shoulders.
But he is.
Oh, he has the.
Yeah, he's the
shining god.
The god. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks. I mean, I said I wasn't get the god. I got the god. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna get this, but I'm sure I will find a way to end up having this.
I think I'm okay with just having a God Gundam. I think I'm okay with just having a God Gundam.
You know, all it takes is one crazy pose and paint job for me to be like, you know.
I'm gonna jump back in.
Right. This is 1/100 Valkyrie and a Salamander.
Mm-hmm. So remember that kit that we saw a while back? There was a third-party kit, but we said like it might be a little bit too much. Like it had so many opening doors and panels. It was blue, white, and gold.
Yeah. Is this?
Yeah, essentially, this is kind of like its cousin. It looks exactly like it, but it mixed with like the 00 Rising Gundam.
Getting his own like trailer though is kind of tough.
Mm-hmm.
And for the fact that granted, a mobile suit is like it's not just Gundam, but damn,
right.
That shit don't look like a Gundam.
Make the show wide. I watch it.
For real.
All this hype, all this just to release a model kit for $27. Crazy.
More production. He could have just made the damn show.
Yeah. Production costs more than make the suit. Maybe
they love that. They love them damn big shields like the damn 00 Riser. They love them.
Looks like. Yeah. Trans ammo. Look at it.
Yep. Trans Am.
Double get an impact like that.
Damn.
It looked like the Hades.
Right.
I would watch it though. I would watch it. There you go, Austin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First we had the blue, now we had the pink. And I like the dress. I like the weapon. I do not like the single horn, but love the hair.
There you go.
And then we got this shit, like you said.
Yeah, here we go. Yes. Yeah. Some of these poses look pretty good with it. Never mind.
I forgot the shoulders. The shoulders do open.
Yeah, they rise up, but they still just look too big.
Yeah, I mean, right there looks pretty cool. Right there looks pretty cool. But like, right there, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
They need to drop the katana that has Gundam on it. In the opening when he pulls it, it says Gundam on it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need to drop.
That's the pose for it right there. You're supposed to be pulling that shit out. I'm good. I still could get it, but no. I'd rather just have the God Gundam if that's the case.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
Here goes the single horn. I mean, the 30-minute sister Austin was just talking about. The weapon looks dope.
Yeah, the weapon looks dope. I love her dress. I love the layout. I love her hair. You can always take the horn off, awesome, which is dope. But yeah, that's pretty good. That last shot was crazy.
Yeah, right. Like this. And that's pretty much. I mean, that's it for real.
Yeah, Gundam
Operations
video
2.
game. Yeah, and then the Gian Kai. Very rarely ever seen kit. G Quixen did.
Damn. We'll have to talk about G Quix. What I was going to say that it's maybe one of the top 3, top 5 best things to come out of Gundam in the last 10 years.
Last 10 years?
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Okay. I mean, it's only been like 3 to 5. It's only been 3 to 5 Gundam. I mean,
when did
all right, I want to watch it. I want to watch it this weekend. You want to talk about it next week?
Yeah. It needed 24 episodes for sure.
Yeah.
But I can't be mad at it. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I haven't watched too many Gundam shows in the last couple of years, and I definitely really enjoyed this one. For all the people that didn't.
I liked all the twists and turns they kept throwing at us.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah. All right. G-Quax review next week.
And Coop, the battle royale thing, they drop it in the first 3 episodes. That joint gets dropped. Like
at that point, I don't even know why they had that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why they even did a battle royale thing. They dropped. They got rid of it. Went straight back to war, espionage, conspiracy.
I already know Coop's gonna hate it. Coop might not finish it.
No, I want to finish it.
For the sake of the pod.
For the sake of the pod. For the love of the game. I want to finish it, yo.
I don't know. There's too many characters that you like, Coop, that they might do dirty. They seem to do dirty, so it's whatever.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But that's 2 hours. Even if I watch 3 episodes a day until then.
It's only about 3.5 hours. You could binge it.
Like I said, you don't even gotta watch the first 3. You watch the movie. Unless you wanted to refresher.
I
might watch it for the refresher for the at least for the
dub. It's in a different order too.
Yeah, it's in a different order. The show's in a different order than the movie. The movie is all the back parts put together. The show drip feeds you that. The movie just gives you two straight.
Wait, before we get out of here, I just had Sydney Sweeney's cast in the Gundam movie. We didn't talk about this. What do you guys think about that show? Me and Coop kind of talked about it. Austin, I didn't want to hear you take. What do you think about Sydney Sweeney in the Gundam movie?
I had absolutely no idea who Sydney Sweeney was. I had no clue until a friend of mine showed me at work. And then now suddenly,
no, you see Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, now all I see is her, and I'm very much a fan of her being in there.
Right. My thing is, if they're going to try to do UC and try to do the 1 year war, she's probably going to be Sailor, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has to be Sailor. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Or if they just call it Mobile Suit Gundam and just don't do 1 year war, she's the main character. She's in the Gundam.
Yeah, she's such a big actress. She either has to be the main character's love interest, antagonist love interest. I don't think there's no way she's That's it.
She's just
if we get Sydney Sweeney as the main character of a Gundam movie, it's Gundam Seed. That's all I'm finna say.
It's Gundam Seed.
It's not real Gundam.
The service. The fan service.
It's just fan service at that point. But that's all I wanted to see, because I thought that shit was gonna be. I gotta see what the rest of the cast looks like, because if that's who they went out and got first, if that's their big budget, free agency comes, we're gonna spend all our money on this one player, and that's their big budget is Sydney Sweeney. Good Lord.
More power to you. Power to you. I don't even know who else, because I don't even know who. I mean, you try to get Armoro, try to get somebody to play Armoro, and it can't be bigger than Sydney Sweeney,
right?
But Armoro is bigger than any character Sydney Sweeney gonna play. So
I kept thinking.
So maybe they do the story of Alex. Maybe she's
Christine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope. That'd be dope if she's Christine. Yeah, they do War in the Pocket.
Yeah, War in the Pocket. I can rock with War in the Pocket.
That would be
Romeo
dope.
And Juliet.
That would make the most amount of sense if you make a movie out of it. You don't have to go through the whole 1 year war. The whole 1 year war thing would be a saga, right? It's not going to have the complexity of Zeta, where people need knowledge of what happened before, right? War in the Pocket is a very self-contained, nice story. That and Stardust Memory. Stardust Memory is also a nice self-contained story.
Yep. Gotta do something like that.
Yep.
That was it. Bring us home,
So
Coop.
next week, G-Quack review. And in 2 weeks, we're going to do answer video questions.
Yep.
So send us a DM with your video question. We're going to bring it up on the pod, give y'all a shout out, have y'all share some time with us, and we're going to answer y'all questions. So again, DM a video of you asking a question to the Undergated page, or one of us will save it, do what we got to do to get it on the computer, answer it right on the pod, and keep it rolling. So that's our next 2 episodes, people. G-Quacks next week. And in 2 weeks, if we got enough people to submit some questions in, we'll answer some questions right here on the pod and then bring y'all up here with us. So, of course, check out Vulcan Hobby, vulcanhobby.com. Use code Undergate10 for 10% off your order to get items such as the Police Aku and other items that you will find on the website. Vulcan Hobby is going to be at Nationals in the Plamo event. So you're talking about it within the next 90 days. It's going to be big for Vulcan Hobby. So vulcanhobby.com, use code, again, the Undergated 10. Book 2 of the Plamo magazine is coming soon. I believe it's going to be tail end of July. So make sure you save up your funds and don't miss out. I know he's going to be running a little, I forgot what the number is, a few hundred.
Yeah, in a limited reprint of issue 1.
In a limited reprint of issue 1. So make sure y'all pre-order that. Do what y'all got to do to pre-order it. Go to the website to pre-order that. Get that squared away. CD, where they get their paints from?
Yes, sir. You get your paints from SMS. Use code Chloe's Dad to get 10% off directly with SMS. They are lacquer-based paint out of Australia. They are airbrush ready, so you just poured, spray, shoot, go. Use code Chloe's Dad to get 10% off directly with them.
There you go. And then you can also use code Coop at Gun Prime to save on pretty dope tools for your kits, such as the balancer, the gritter, the glazer, all that, everything you need to get ready for your kits to make them competition ready, or just make them nice. Just make them look nice. Clean up those nubs and make your kits look presentable. If you want to advance past the little sanding sticks you get at your local hobby store, go ahead and get yourself some of Gun Primer's tools. Again, Coop 10, get 10% off directly with Gun Primer. Until next time, people, it's Mental Health Month. It's actually mental health every day, not just a month. It's not just mental health month, not women's mental health month.
Every month.
Everybody's. Every month is every mental health month. Check in on your people. Say hello to your people. I heard this saying, and I wanted to say it on the pod. Thought about it. One of them, and shout out to Inky Johnson. If y'all follow my Instagram, y'all see it. I share his videos almost every day. He said this and it stuck with me. One of the most underrated blessings that we get every day. One of the most underrated blessings we get every day, we look past, is the fact that we come home at night. Every day is not guaranteed. We always tell her, yo, I'll see you later. You don't know that. Some people left their house this morning and did not come home. I want that to sink in. Some people left their house this morning and did not come home. They thought they were coming home. They thought their day was going to be a regular day. And it felt like a regular day until a split second. And they are no longer here. So an underrated blessing is you coming home at night and seeing your family. So be grateful for everything. The ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. I'm Coop. That's CD. Down there is Austin. We're the Undergated, never underrated. 168 hours to go to the next episode of the Undergated podcast. Until next time, people. Peace.